Hello students. Today's topic of discussion is space physics. So in this topic we'll be discussing how the star forms, what are the different stages in the formation of the life of a star, how it grows old, and then what happens at the end, end of the star's life. So one by one we'll be looking into each of the phases. So first thing, what happened? A cloud of gases. So there is no formation of a star right now, which is in the process of being formation. So this is the cloud of gas. So it is known as solar nebula. What it is? It is solar nebula. Next phase of this formation of the star will be, this is known as proto star. Okay, so there is a hot ball of gas in the center of disk. So gradually, because they are spinning, so heavier mass will start concentrating at the center and the lighter will be all around it. So now this is a protostar. Okay, this is a hot ball of gas in the center of this disk. Now after this stage, what comes? This is a stable star form. When we call it a stable star form, when the inward gravity is equal to outward force of heat and the pressure, then the formation of star takes place. So in the next step, what will happen? Now we have the proper sun out there, and then the formation of planets starts. Okay, so clumps of gas and the rocks and the dust gathered together to form a heavier mass out there, like the planets in the solar system. Now after that, to have a planet with the existing solid, if you talk about the solid planets, few of starting planets up to Mars, we have the solid surface. After that, still they are in the gaseous phase. So still we can say that the solar system is in the formation itself. Okay, so it's possible that after millions of years you find that the Jupiter is in the solid state and the solid surface out there. But just like this only, the other planets came into the existence from the gaseous to the solid state. So heat and the solar wind pushes away the lighter gas further out. So whatever the lighter gases are there, so it got evaporated or exhausted because of the heat or the solar wind. What we have seen, the nebula, no? So the cloud of gases. So interstellar cloud of gases and the dust containing. This is the nebula. Then what we have seen, the protostar. Okay, nebula collapses and heats up due to gravity. So protostar is in the formation. Then what comes? Stable star. Inward gravitational force balances out with the outward force due to high temperature of the center of a star. So this is stable star. After this, few more steps are there for the formation of a star. After this stable star, now that sun currently we have in the solar system, it is in this phase. So what will happen to the sun after this? So it will get converted into a red giant. Okay, for when it will run out of the hydrogen, then it will come into this planetary nebula formation. Okay, it won't have much heat because it doesn't have more hydrogen, because the heat or the energy in a star or sun is only from the this fusion of the hydrogen. When the hydrogen fuses together to form helium, then the byproduct, it releases lots of energy, and that's energy we get see in the sun in the form of heat and light. What if the size of this stable star is already bigger in size? So then what will happen? Then it will, after this stage, it will get converted into red supergiant, much bigger than this red giant. Okay, larger in the size. So form more massive star that run out of the hydrogen, and then at the next step, what we have seen, if the star was small, then it was planetary nebula, and after this the formation of white dwarf will take place at the center of planetary nebula. So air, okay, white dwarf formation will take place. What if the size of the star is much bigger than what we have seen. Red supergiant was forming. From red supergiant, this supernova will form. So red supergiant explodes, forming a nebula with hydrogen and heavy elements it will have. And after that, can have the two thing. Either it will form a black hole or a neutron star. So this is from birth of a star to the, we can say, the death of a star, or we can say from first stage to the last stage in the life of formation of star or sun. So what it is? So increase in observed wavelength of electromagnetic radiations. So electromagnetic radiation, when it forms, when the electric and magnetic fields are perpendicular to each other, the wavelength of this electromagnetic radiation emitting from the stars and the galaxies confirms that it is moving away from us. So how? So look to this diagram. This Earth, so if there is a star, obviously it will be emitting some electromagnetic radiation when it will be coming to us. So suppose when it was coming to us, we have calculated the wavelength. Wavelength is this distance between two crests or the trough. Okay, so we are observing that this wavelength is increasing. This wavelength is increasing. So if wavelength is increasing, so it confirms that it means this star is moving away from Earth. Okay, so this is one of the evidence that supports the Big Bang theory, because according to this theory, when the mass exploded at that time, the formation of this all the space takes place, and still it is expanding. The size of space is expanding. So all the system, all the star, all the galaxy, all of them are moving part. Increasing wavelength of electromagnetic radiation, this evidence supports this theory. So in the coming videos, we will be looking into the more interesting things related with the space physics.